Hey guys, welcome to Fiaura the Tank Girl, and today is Boris's day. There's going to be 2 KV-2 replays, one by guest star Peach Cup here, relatively new subscriber, who sent me this video. The other one is going to actually be Fiaura the Tank Girl in Boris. See, you guys see him so much on Raw Tankery, but he hasn't ever actually had his own video. I guess it's about time we had a KV-2 moment. Now, just to clarify, the KV-2 to me is not actually a completely different tank. It's still the standard KV-1 body. They just put a different turret on it and gave it a 152mm artillery gun. Which, if you mount anything but this 152mm derp, hello to Marks of Excellence, Peach Cup really knows how to use this KV-2, then I don't think you're playing the tank right. The 107mm, okay, but why would you mount that? Just curious. You're not doing a lot of damage with it, and your penetration doesn't go very high. Why not just go ahead and go with the I'm gonna derp you? Unlike me, Peach Cup does load lots of HE and some standard armor piercing. I prefer just going straight premium, but that's because it's fun. And also because getting an actual, full penetration with this tank tends to devastate whatever you just smacked. Fires and blows a bunch of dirt in the air, but does nothing. So he is actually closing in. He's moving up here with this Tiger 2. You can clearly see he's out-tiered. That's no problem for KV-2. Just load high explosive. It will do the job for you. That's exactly what he's done. Ooh, Tiger 2, you got pinned by Tiger 1. He's using this Tiger 2, the higher tier tank, for cover. And just wreck. Tiger 2, you're getting just beat up by Tiger 1. What is wrong? And it does take 20 seconds to reload this gun, so you do have to back up a bit more and play it a bit safer. Ooh. Tiger 1 got devastated, and the Tiger 2 is getting railed. Peach Cup, however, moves forward with no fear. This is a tier 8 match. I mean, he is basically a 2 or 3 shot tank at full health. But he's like, nope, I am not afraid. And there's a stock T-29. Ooh, Eddie hits it like an IS-6 would smack it. That guy's got to be pissed. And Tiger 2's moving up here. And he just keeps exposing his side, that poor Tiger 2. T-29 between KV-2 and VK, you're dead. Enemy Tiger 2 is getting smashed by the artillery. Now he realizes there's a little bit of an incline. The KV-2 does not have any gun depression, so he really has to work to make sure he's not pressed up on an incline. And he hits the gun for 300 on a Tiger 2. That poor Tiger 2. Both the Tiger 2s. Those poor guys. They're just getting racked. Sorry. In the meantime, he's heading back to base because he realizes base is in trouble. KV-2 must go fix problems. And as you can see from the top on the 1-8 counter, he's already racked up a good 1800 win 8 and probably well in excess of 2000 damage. And he sees a prototype who probably sees him, but he's like, yeah, I'm just gonna keep moving. Now the prototype something has knocked out the Tiger 2 on his team. Possibly the artillery. I missed that part. But he is moving to go engage these light tanks. Who looks like they've yeah, they jumped on an E25, and the poor guy doesn't quite know how to work his E25. Or those light tanks really know how to work their light tanks. I'm not really sure which one. He fires a shot on the move just to see if he gets a lucky hit. Doesn't happen. But hopefully it'll draw those light tanks towards him, where he's got a T-32 to back him up. He's been spotted. He's in the open field. He's perfect arty bait right now. And he wisely ducks into the trench. Changing your elevation can really make a difference if you get hit with arty or not. Difference in it sailing over your head and difference in it slamming into your side. Oof, those two light tanks are on a rampage. Must be really good in their light tanks. Object 416. He fights off the Chaffee. He's trying to get out of there. He sees the wolf pack coming. And the Object 416 doesn't have full turret traverse, so once they get behind him, that's it. And the Comet finishes him while he's trying to take out the MT-25. And the two heavy tanks are still struggling to catch up to these guys. The enemy tanks are, however, a one-shot for that T-32 if he can just hit. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, over his head. Peach Cup's not going to go up enough for that Comet to shoot at him. He's instead going to move this way because he suspects the MT-25 is trying to outflank him. And there he is. And the MT-25 is like, oh crap, nope, 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 none of that KV-2. And the prototype and Artie have successfully dealt with what was left of the eastern half of the map, and it's pushed down into the south, which means the prototype's coming, and Artie is repositioning to shoot at these two. These are heavy tanks on steps. There's not a lot of places for them to hide from the enemy's rain from the sky. MT-25 is wisely trying to just spot and let Artie do the work. But I think his luck may have run out. Either the T-32, yep, T-32 got him. Up, Comet in the open field. Peach Cup turns his KV-2 gun and just flings a shell without aiming, something you can't really do with the KV-2, but he understands he has to keep moving because the Artie will have him. T-32 is tracked and in trouble. Oh wow, that prototype made it out with full health. That's not good. He takes aim at the proto. Flings a shell, doesn't know if he hit or missed. And the T-32 is just, the T-32 is finished. There he goes. So it's down to Peach Cup and his KV-2. He does have full health. My sentiments exactly. Shit. Because you're in it now. You are neck deep in it now. You've got a medium tank that can outmaneuver you, a tank destroyer that can outspot you, and 2 enemy artillery. And you're in a KV-2. The only thing that doesn't out-tier you is the Hummel. And it can still one-shot you if he gets a roof hit. Yeah, this is not a good place for you right now. You're going to have to make it a better place. And so he is maneuvering. He's trying to get into a position he can cover his base and prevent a cap, while at the same time have a very minimal area that he can be spotted from and engaged from. Because the closer that they engage his KV-2 and the closer they have to get to engage his KV-2, the more likely he is to be able to shoot them before they can pull back. And it will really only take one good hit to kill to kill the prototype, especially if he rings the turret. And the comet, basically, a near miss might kill it. And this is the tension that you guys have all been in this situation. You're the last tank alive, and the enemy doesn't know if they want to come get you. So they're being super cautious, and there's the cap. Now rather than go straight over the hill, he's going to come around to the right of the hill so that he's on flat ground. It means he can minimize his exposure. Up, there's the comet. He's going to have but a second to fire, and the comet pulls back. Now Artie comes in on him. Oh, snapped it! Right into the comet. Oof, and he pulls back just in time to avoid the S-51 shell. MT-25, looks like you're wrong. He's still alive. And he's slowly easing his way in here. He doesn't want to give his position completely away, and there's the prototype. And he did hit him, and he snapped another shot right in there. The hand of Stalin says it is on. And that prototype, and the enemy already misses again. He's sitting here on the slant of the hill, which makes it very difficult for Artie to shoot at him if they're shooting right at him. They need to shoot past him and let the shell arc do the work for them. And he slams the prototype. Not quite full zoom shots on that prototype, but they were mostly in, so I guess the hand of Stalin says, KV-2, you win. And now he's kind of maneuvering to avoid Artie. And it's just him and the enemy artillery. Oh my. This has become a match. Mr. MT-25, with your smart attitude, I'm sorry to say the KV-2 is quite alive, and your friends are in trouble. So knowing how slow this could turn out to be, we're going to speed this up a little bit for you guys. Up to ×4. And he's patrolling. He's literally patrolling the area. Because he doesn't have time to cross the map. And there's both the Artie. Both of the Artie moved up together, which is a smart idea. Not really. When you have two Artie, one Artie should be moving to scout it. The faster one, and the bigger and the slower one should be looking for a shot. But now that S-51's in a terrible position because Peach Cup is below the S-51's arc. Oh no, he's lost a loader and a gunner. And he missed. Oof, and the S-51 smashes him. 4 hit points. Yeah, KV-2, strong tank. The Hummels moved point blank. KV-2, strong tank. The Hummel killed himself trying to ram the KV-2 to death. Oh my god. Then we have a match. Oh, it's over. Wow. So, lesson learned. Never ram any tank with the word KV in its name. Those two letters together, don't do it. Because 4 hit points will kill you still. That is a way to end a match. I hope you guys have enjoyed, but now we're going to move on. And we're going to see my KV-2, Boris, in action. So I guess, we have the KV-2 already in progress. Figured I'd jump right into the action on this one instead of having a countdown. And we are on Fisherman's Bay, and surprisingly enough, Boris Fiaura Soviet Lovehammer is out-tiered by 1 tier. Hello, Crusader. Goodbye. Have a nice day. There's the Artie, immediately trying to smash the KV-2, and instead, that poor guy's addict. And I'm laughing. That was kind of funny. Actually, that was hilarious to me. And I just say, okay, well, apparently that scared anything from challenging this direction. Let's go ahead and move up. AT7, you say? I'm going to show you guys how to pin this thing on the side. 134 penetration. See that engine compartment? Thinner than 100 millimeters of armor. As illustrated. I, however, am about to probably take something very nasty. Reloading. The AT7 is turning to come after me. Because, yeah, taking more than half his hit points, I think that pissed him off. Oof. And already just, ow. That kind of hurt. Actually, that hurt a lot. And I realized, okay, I just need to back off. I need to not play with this AT7 right now. And, oh, he wants to come around the corner. Okay, weak spot. Goodbye, sir. And there goes most of my hit points to enemy artillery. But I've smashed the AT7. Completely. That's why I like learning. And also, since this is a low penetration gun, 134 pen, learning to use nothing but the premium AP shells and the standard AP shells in your KV-2 will teach you how to pin tanks. I'll just start moving up. I mean, most of the enemy teams on the other side of the map spotted. What do I have to really worry about? The AMX-12T? He doesn't look like he's reacting. And I see nothing. I look back and nothing. Huh. Well, Mr. VK, I guess that means I'm gonna come up behind you. Yay, Boris. Gonna drive around. And there he is. Hey VK, you weren't expecting me. Bye. And I turn so I get behind these buildings right here so enemy already has no shot. And just start driving along. Sit here for a minute. Wait for my spotted to go away so they don't know when I'm actually moving out. Can't time the shot to hit me. And now I just start driving. 4,000 win 8 already. Smashed down 3 enemy tanks. I do believe my job is done. Not really. Because here comes an T-25 AT, American Tank Destroyer. And no, the hand of Stalin is not with me. The round went too low to actually penetrate the tank. It just hit the track at the base of the ground. So now I'm backing up looking for another shot. There it is. Come on, zoom, 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 zoom. Hand of Stalin. Thank you. Poor guy. Boris is just driving around wrecking people today. Oof. Panzer IV-S does an excellent job. Oh, what's this? What's this? Enemy arty? Enemy arty? Zoom, zoom, stay quiet. Shh. You're spooking. Goodbye, Artie. Have a nice day. Now, at this point, I'm reasonably sure that RNG is going to conspire against me. The Tiger 1 up there is at near full health. I think he actually disconnected for a second, which one is why he stopped moving. I tell him, Tiger 1, you advance, I'll cover. And I'm going to do everything in my power to keep him covered. We're too far away to actually help the base. We need to get on their base cap. And there's that Panzer IV-S, which is no longer for sale, by the way. I actually have one. I haven't done a video on it. I'm kind of sad it's no longer for sale because it's not a great tank. It's not something that, you know, is really amazing. No offense to the Panzer IV-S, other Panzer IV-S owners, but it really hasn't impressed me. It has that same long German 75 that goes on the E25 and the Panther M10. So as you can imagine, there are reasons why I'm not impressed. And I'm trying to get an angle on this guy without shooting the house because I'm down to my high explosive shells. And there it is. Come on. No. Yes! Got him! Nice hit. His cage armor saves him from taking full damage from the high explosive shell. But the tiger just doesn't get his turret around on him. Oh no, don't die on me, tiger. Okay, fine, I will try another shot. But it's going to take me a second, and that second might cost you your life. And I missed! I fired too early! I should have waited for the zoom and should have made sure I should have waited till now to shoot him because it would have been a perfect opportunity. At the Tiger 1 finally gets his turret around and takes him out. Enemy tank destroyer advance is stopped cold by the SU-152 and our artillery, which means there's only one enemy already left. What fun it is to drive Boris. And I apologize to the Tiger 2. I missed. I flat out. The round went it's not RNG's fault. It is totally not RNG's fault. It is my fault. I did not lead the target properly. The shell went exactly where I pointed, and I should have held the shot until he was going to come flat towards me, and I knew I wouldn't have to lead him. I could just point because he would be here coming towards me without changing his actual vector between my gun and him. But that's my fault. I'm trying to get up here to get this SU-152. I don't think I quite make it. I think the SU-152 or the enemy RD's already run, and I've got no chance of catching it. So I say, screw it. Take the win. I've seen what being greedy will do to you before. Just take the win. Don't risk the draw. I even say it. Forget it. Won't be greedy. Take the win. I drive to the edge of the cap circle, in the very back of the cap circle, and plant my big KV-2 butt. Right there on the edge of that cap circle. See, my big bubble butt's even hanging off the edge. Kidding. But yeah. They're going to chase him down, I think, or am I actually going to cap out? Let's find out. So I'm going to speed this up. And 40. And 50. There's already jousting going on. Oh, it's done. I really wanted that Crusader to send me the replay, but he didn't. And I really don't want to try to risk using the free camera mod this time around because I've already tried it twice and failed. So, which corrupted the recording. So in the meantime, I hope you guys have enjoyed these two KV-2 replays, and it's shown you how to play this colossal beast of a tank. We are going to move on to the stats pages and show you guys the stats of both KV-2 matches. So, as per my standard, we do start off with the guest, always when showing off stats. And what a stat. Mastery badge, defender, high caliber. Nice job. 3,000 damage in a tier 8 match from a tier 6 tank. KV-2 strong tank. KV-2 best tank. Didn't do a lot of assist damage, but did a lot of just raw damage. And in the end of this match was the most shocking part, and this was a ×5 weekend, 10,000 XP. So excellent job on behalf of Peach Cup. I am amazed and I am delighted, and I hope you continue watching the channel. But yeah, good job. Now the other KV-2 match, my KV-2. Mastery, high caliber. 2,700 damage, almost matched to their Peach Cup, but I did get another kill. Especially that Crusader at the beginning, that poor guy. Again, point blank range tank. Almost all of my damage was at point blank range, except for that one arty kill. And just generally a fun tank to play. Now, I did bounce a shell, which I'm guessing is that HE shell hitting the cage armor on the Panzer IV's. But in the meantime, wreck their tanks. And wreck their tanks. Even when he doesn't kill them, every single hit's a critical. And on my KV-2, almost the same thing. I didn't get a critical on either one of these tanks, but multiple criticals here, critical here, critical here. So the thing consistently also does critical damage, which is really nice. I hope you guys have enjoyed these two KV-2 matches, and I hope to see you again very soon. So in the meantime, this is Fiaura the Tank Girl officially signing out for right now, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please press the like button. If you want to see more, click on the subscribe icon. I post a video every day for y'all to enjoy. Want to help the channel grow? Take a moment and share this on Facebook or Twitter. Want to support the channel? You can do this in two ways. One, click on an ad in this video or other videos you watch by Fiaura. There will be one coming up at the end of every video. This is how YouTube pays its creators for the clicks on those ads. The second way is directly through the patronage page. To access this, simply click on the icon of the woman standing outside the IS-4 tank. Here you can donate directly, and remember, I base my contest prizes on patronage, so it is in your power to determine the size and number of the prizes for the contests I run. Speaking of contests, check out the video description to know what contests are currently going on. I hope to see you again on my channel, and leave a comment if you have a suggestion or request for me, Fiaura the Tank Girl. Remember, I do fan platoons and live streams on Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday. In the meantime, this is Fiaura the Tank Girl, and I will see you in the next video.